Hello, this is Al Red Sox fan coming to you from Al Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Strat-O-Matic baseball. Card and dice makes everything nice. The 1946 Red Sox continue their attempt to defeat the 1986 New York Metropolitans. Game 4, best of 7. Things not looking too good for the 46 Boston Red Sox, led by the Splendid Splinter, Ted Williams. The Mets lead in the best of 7, 3-0. Mets took game 1 and 2 by the identical score, at Shea, 6-5. Game 1, walk off in the bottom of the ninth. Wally Backman with the game-winning hit. Game 2, walk off for the Metropolitans in the bottom of the 11th. Pinch hitter Lee Mazzilli with the walk-off game-winning hit. Travel to Fenway. Things did not go well. Mickey Harris couldn't even get out of the first inning or register an out. The Metropolitans thumped the Red Sox 15-2. On to game 4, do or die for the 1946 Boston Red Sox, who were looking for redemption and revenge against the bad boys of the New York Mets of 1986. But they got to win 1 to win 4 in a row. Let's give you the starting lineups from friendly Fenway. Jim L. has joined us at Fenway Park. Hope all is well, my friend. For the Boston Red Sox on the mound, game 1 starter, game 1 loser, actually, went 9 innings, Tex Houston. He'll try to get a win here to force a game 5. The lineup he'll be facing from the 1986 New York Mets: Lenny Dykstra is in center, followed by Wally Backman at second base. Keith Hernandez bats third and plays first. The cleanup hitter, the catcher, the kid, Gary Carter. Batting fifth in right field, Darryl Strawberry. Playing third base, batting sixth, Ray Knight. Mookie Wilson's in left field. He'll bat seventh. Danny Heap is back at DH. He had the home run in game 2 that tied it for the Mets in the bottom of the 9th. They would eventually win it on a Lee Mazzilli pinch hit double in the 11th. Batting 9th, the shortstop, Rafael Santana. On the mound for the New York Metropolitans, getting his first start of the series, lefty Sid Fernandez. The Red Sox lineup that will be facing Fernandez: Pesky at short, DiMaggio in center. Ted Williams will bat third, play left field. York is at first. He's the cleanup hitter. Bobby Dorr bats fifth at second. Leon Culberson, once again, is the designated hitter for the Boston Red Sox, batting sixth. In right field, Tom McBride, and he will bat seventh. Playing third base, batting eighth, Pinky Higgins. Doing the catching, the left-handed batting Wagner, batting ninth. So here we go. Tex Houston, 9 innings in game 1, lost it. It was a workmanlike performance. In 1946, 20-11 in 35 starts, 2.75 ERA, 3 saves, struck out 172 while only walking 51, gave up 15 gopher balls. Lenny Dykstra to lead things off, center fielder for the Mets. Left-handed stick. Here's the pitch to Lenny Dykstra. Ball game on its way. A must-win for the Boston Red Sox. Dykstra from Houston, 6'4". Left-handed batter, 6'4". That's a ground ball to short. Johnny Pesky is a 2E26. So let's see if Pesky, that's a 6. And Pesky charges, throws to first on the ground ball C. Is that a 2E6? That's a 2. Yep. No, that's a ground ball A. A 5 would have been a ground ball C. So a ground ball to Pesky makes the play. Dykstra is retired, 6-3. 1 down. Good start for Tex Houston. In game 1, he went through the first 6 Metropolitans like a hot knife through butter. Here's Wally Backman, switch hitter, hero of game 1. Batting lefty. Wagner sets a target. The pitch from Tex Houston. A 4-10. So again, Left-handed batter, 4-10. Fly ball center field to Dami DiMaggio, the little professor. DiMaggio, excellent range. He is a 1E7. So let's see if DiMaggio, that's a 17. He should make the catch on a 17. I do believe he makes the running grab to right center. Let's just check that out. On a 17, yes, he does. That was a deep fly ball to right center. DiMaggio races it down. Younger brother of Joe, 2 away. Houston looking for a 1-2-3 inning will face the Metropolitan left-hand batting first baseman, Keith Hernandez. Wagner goes through the signs. Houston, the pitch to Keith Hernandez, 5-2. How do you do? Right-handed pitcher, left-handed batter, 5-2. Fly ball, shallow center field. DiMaggio coming in as I drop the pen. He makes the grab. 1-2-3. Go the New York Metropolitans. This is a must-win for the 1946 Red Sox. Better start than in Game 3, that's for sure. Mickey Harris couldn't retire a Girl Scout. Good job from Tex Houston. El Cid. Sid Fernandez takes the mound. Left-handed hurler for the Metropolitans. And actually, let's do this real quick. El Cid was 16-6. 3.52 ERA in 31 starts. He actually had a save. Struck out 200. Gave up 13 homers. Walked 91. Let's bring that up a bit. El Cid will face Pesky DiMaggio and the Splendid Splinter, Ted Williams. So a good start there for the Red Sox. Tex Houston has to have a tremendous start here for the Boston Red Sox. Here's Johnny Pesky, lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch to Pesky from El Cid Fernandez. It'll be off the Fernandez card, 5-8. And on a 5-8, Pesky draws a walk. So good job by Johnny to reach base. Pesky reaches on the 5-8. Fernandez hold rating is a +1. Carter is a neutral arm of a 0. So that's a +1. Pesky is a C stealer. If they hold the C stealer on, that's a -3. That's only 1 through 9. They will hold him on, cutting down the range. As a C stealer and higher, we hold on automatically unless the game situation dictates otherwise. DiMaggio comes to the plate. The pitch to the little professor, Dami DiMaggio. DiMaggio will swing off his card. That's a 1-10, left-handed pitcher. 1-10, fly ball right field, a bit deep. Going back is Strawberry. He makes the catch. Pesky retreats to first. So Dami's down, fly ball to right. 1 out, 1 on. Ted Williams. Fernandez looks in. The slide step to the plate to the Splendid Splinter. That is a 6-4. Ted Williams, lefty-lefty. 6-4, ground ball to short. Santana, the Mets shortstop, is a 2E23. If it's a ground ball A, it's a double play to end the inning. Let's see what that's going to be. That's a 12. I think we might go to an error check here for Rafael Santana. So a 12 on Santana with a 2 range. And we're going to go to an error check. Santana on this hard hit ball by the Splendid Splinter is an E23. That's an 11. I think on an E23, he'll make that play. It could be a fortuitous roll. E23 and 11. It's a double play. Santana backhands, flips to Backman, leaps over Pesky coming in hard onto Keith Hernandez. 6-4-3. Just what the Metropolitan doctor wanted it to be. So Ted Williams grounds into the inning ending, as our good friend Kurt Berglund would say, soul-crushing double play. 6-4-3. Nice start by Santana. And he had that 11 on the E23. 7, 8, 9, 11, and 12 double play ball. After one here at Fenway, there is no score. Do or die for the 1946 Red Sox. The 1986 Mets lead the series 3-0. Due up in the top of the second for the Metropolitans, Carter, Strawberry, Ray Knight. If anyone gets on, Mookie Wilson. Tex Houston retired. The Metropolitans 1-2-3. Would like to do that again. It's going to be a righty-righty matchup with Carter, the Metropolitan catcher. The pitch to Gary Carter from Tex Houston. 5-6. Pick up some sticks. That will be off the Houston card. 5-6. Oh, boy. It's going to be a base hit. And it will be a single to center. Triple 1 through 4. We rolled a 12 on the 5-6. Yep, there's the split. So Carter reaches on the single. He's not going anywhere. We're not holding him on. Carter at first. No outs for Darryl Strawberry. The pitch to Strawberry. 1-8 to Darryl. Right-handed pitcher, 1-8. Fly ball deep to center field. DiMaggio going back. He has it. One down. Carter retreats to first. Third play for DiMaggio. Busy Beaver in center. One out, one on for Ray Knight. Knight had a grand slam in Game 3. The pitch to Knight from Tex Houston. 3-11, right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. So it's going to be a 3-11 single to right field. A single to right field with one out. Tom McBride's arm is a +1. Carter was not being held on. So it's a +2. +1 for the arm, +1 for not being held on. That's the way I play it. 1 through 12. Do we want to go first to third with Mookie Wilson? Carter's going to try to go first to third here, and he is safe. So Carter goes first to third on the single to right. Excellent read by Gary Carter. Red Sox will play for 2. Mookie Wilson at the plate. Tough to double up Mookie. He'll be batting lefty, the switch hitter. Red Sox double play depth with Pesky and Dorr. The pitch to Mookie Wilson, 2-8 off the Wilson card, right-handed pitcher. 2-8, and there we go again. 1 through 10, it's a 3-run bippity-boppity boom. It is gone. That is a 9. Mookie Wilson sends it around the pesky pole. 3-0 Metropolitans here in the top of the second. A clutch hit with one out by Mookie Wilson. The Mets looking to close the show here. That was a bippity-boppity boom, not necessarily to the moon, Alice, but it wraps around the pesky pole. 3-0 Metropolitans. Much joy and jocularity in the New York dugout. Lots of hugs for Mookie Wilson. Again, that was a 2-8. You can see that 1 through 10 is a homer. It was a 9. Thus, the 3-run blast and the 3-run lead for the Mets. Carter scores. Wilson scores, obviously, and Knight scores. 3 bat in for Mookie. Red Sox quickly get their pen up. There is no tomorrow. No tomorrow. As Cleve baseball fan, our good friend Tim says, the stadium groans. Fenway Park is in shock once again. The long ball doing in the Red Sox pitching. Red Sox pitching has not been good in this series. You can give credit to the Mets bats. Hal Wagner goes out to have a word with a very upset Tex Houston. He'll now face Danny Heap. The pitch to Heap. Heap had the game-tying homer in Shea in the bottom of the 9th to force the 11th inning win by Mazzilli's pinch hit. A 1-9 for Danny Heap. 1-9. Swing and a miss on the fastball. High and away. 2 outs. Base is empty, but a 3-0 lead on the Wilson homer. that wrapped around Pesky's pole. Here's Rafael Santana choking up on the bat. The pitch to the Met shortstop at 1-5, 1-5. To Hopper to Pesky at short. He'll throw to York at first. The side is retired, but damage was done. The 3-run blast by Mookie Wilson. We go to the bottom of the second. Mets with a 3-0 lead in the series now have a 3-0 lead here in Game 4, looking for the sweep. They'll be the top of the order for the Mets when next they come to bat in the top of the third. Red Sox bats have to get going. The long ball has really caused havoc for Red Sox pitching. Sid Fernandez, El Cid, the lefty. Back up on the bump. Now with a 3-0 lead, bottom of the second. He'll face York, Dorr, and Culberson. Ted Williams grounded into the inning-ending double play in the bottom of the first. So El Cid will face the power-hitting first baseman, right-hand batting Rudy York. The pitch to York from El Cid. 4-4. Does it close the door? A 4-4. That's a play for Ray Knight at third. Knight is a 3-range E21. Let's see what Ray Knight does here. That's a 2. That's going to be a base hit. Past the dive of Knight into left field. York's on with a single. They will not hold on York. He's a D-stealer. Michael Canistari's joined us at Fenway. Hope all is well. Excellent news. I enjoyed reading that. Very happy for you, Michael. Continue the good fight. We also have our good friend Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. And Jim L., hope all is well. York at first, no outs. The pitch to Bobby Dorr. Dorr has 2 homers in this series. Let's see what Bobby can do here. 4s across the board. Right-handed stick against El Cid. That's a 4-8. 1 through 9's a single past Knight. It is a leaping catch by Ray Knight. Quickly getting back to first is York. Great play by Knight on the line drive. 1 out, 1 on. El Cid looks over tonight, gives him a wink. Leon Culberson, the designated hitter. Carter sets a target. The pitch to the Boston DH, Culberson. 4-5, right-handed batter. 4-5, fly ball, right field. Strawberry back, now comes in a bit, makes the catch. 2 away. York again retreats to first. He'll be off on contact. He'll be a +2 runner, 1 through 12. Tom McBride, right fielder for Boston. McBride digs in. Fernandez, he's ready. The pitch to Tommy McBride. Red Sox down 3-0, 2 outs, a runner on. 6-6, you get your kicks on Route 66. So that's a 6-6 swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. The Red Sox get a leadoff single, but no more. First strikeout for El Cid. We're through 2. Game 4, best of 7. Mets lead the series 3-0. And Game 4, 3-0, thanks to the 3-run blast by Mookie Wilson in the top of the second. So El Cid does his J-O-B. Bride made the final out. Tex Houston coming back out on the mound. Point of weakness check for Tex, unless circumstances change, is the 9th inning. For El Cid, the 6th inning. Only pitcher not available for the Mets is Jesse Orosco. Orosco recorded wins in Game 1 and 2, and then went 3 innings out of the pen in Game 3. He got a save. Lower, slower board gamers joined us. Our good friend Chris from Delaware. Hope all is well with you and your family. Michael Canisteri says, I'll be 66 on Thursday and glad to be getting my kicks. Excellent. Happy birthday to you, my friend. Many happy, healthy ones to come. God bless. All righty. Top of the order for Tex Houston. He needs a 1-2-3 inning. Has to put up a goose egg. Red Sox trail 3-0. Lenny Dykstra 0 for 1. He grounded out. The pitch to Nails. Lenny Dykstra. Houston comes in with a 6-9. 6-9 left-handed batter. That's going to be a fly out to Williams in left field. Dykstra a little late on the fastball. 1 down. Wally Backman flew out to DiMaggio in center. Switch hitter batting lefty. Wagner wiggles the fingers. Now the pitch from Tex Houston. 6-10. Left-handed batter. 6-10. Ground ball to third and Pinky Higgins. He's a 3E25. That's a 15. I think Pinky makes that play. Pinky Higgins charging. Quick release. The stretch by York. And they get Backman by a step. Nice play by Pinky Higgins on the ground ball. 2 down. Red Sox pitching has gotten a lot of 2-out trouble in this series. Keith Hernandez 0 for 1. The pitch to Hernandez. A 1-3. What will it be? We shall see. Right-handed pitcher. 1-3. Chopper to York. York has it. Flips to Houston covering the bag. Scoring at home 3-1. Red Sox get a clean inning. That's what they needed, but they still trail by 3. We go to the bottom of the third, 3-0. New York Metropolitans of 1986 over the 1946 Boys of Summer Boston Red Sox. Mark Ferguson has joined us. Hope all is well. As Mark cheering from his seat saying, "Go Red Sox, go." They must win or it's all over. The Metropolitans of 86 will continue to make my life miserable and defeat my beloved 1946 Red Sox. For Boston, in the bottom of the third, down 3, Higgins, Hal Wagner, top of the order, Pesky. Here's Pinky Higgins, the pitch from Sid Fernandez. 4-8. Will it be great? Right-handed batter. 4-8. Single 1 through 9. Ray Knight makes another great play. And Ray Knight, this time a step and a dive. Robbing another hit from a Bostonian bat. Another great play by Ray Knight. He robbed Bobby Doerr when he made the leaping catch. This time a step and a dive to his right. 1 down. Things just not going the Red Sox way so far. Left-hand batting catcher Hal Wagner. He's struggled in this series. Lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch to Wagner. That's a 2-4. Will it close the door on Hal Wagner? Lefty-lefty matchup. 2-4. Wagner fouls off a few pitches. Battles to a free pass. That is a walk. Good job by Hal Wagner. 1 out, 1 on. Wagner's not stealing. They're not going to hold him on. He'll be a +1 runner, 1 through 12, when advancing the bases. Johnny Pesky, actually, he walked his first time up. The pitch to Pesky from Sid. 3-9 to Johnny. 3-9. Chopper to first. They'll go to second. Santana to throw to first. Not in time. Ground ball B. They get the middle runner. So Wagner is out. Pesky reaches on the fielder's choice. 3-6. 2 outs. Pesky at first. Dami DiMaggio comes to the plate. The little professor. Remember to check out Lower Slower Board Gamers channel. Our good friend Chris. DiMaggio flew out to Strawberry, 0 for 1. Fernandez is ready. The pitch to Dami DiMaggio. 5-9 to DiMaggio, right-handed batter. 5-9 DiMaggio, 1 through 4, it's gone. It's going to be a double off the monster. So DiMaggio doubles off the monster, 2 outs. Let's think this out here. Well, it doesn't say to left. It just made sense. All right, it's going to be a double to center. I kind of liked it to left, but it doesn't say that. And I can't. Wilson has a +3 arms, and it doesn't say where it went. So it goes to center. It's a double to center. Sounded better, though, off the monster, didn't it? Actually, to left center. Double to left center, off the monster still. Dykstra has it. -1 arm. 2 outs. With 2 outs, Pesky's a +2 runner. They're going to waive him. So that's 1 through 17 -1, 1 through 16. Here's the relay throw to the plate, and he is safe. The Red Sox are on the board. A clutch 2-out hit by Dominic DiMaggio. It's 3-1, New York. He has a run batted in. Ted Williams can tie it here with a bippity-boppity boom. Williams grounded into the inning-ending, soul-crushing double play, as our good friend Kurt Berglund would say. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Larry Harris has joined us. Hope all is well. Here's Teddy Ballgame. The pitch from Fernandez to the Splendid Splinter. A 1-5. 1-5 is a double. Over the head of Strawberry. It's a 3-2 ball game. Here come the Red Sox. Back-to-back doubles. DiMaggio and Williams. 3-2. 2 outs. Carter goes out to have a word with El Cid. Mets get some bullpen action up. Rudy York singled his first time up. Can he get a clutch 2-out hit? Carter pounds him in, sets the target. The breaking pitch from El Cid. Sid Fernandez. 4-5. Will York stay alive? Right-handed stick. 4-5. He reached for it. Pulls it. Right side. Fly ball to Strawberry. The straw man makes the catch. The side is retired, but the Red Sox plate 2. We go to the top of the 4th. The once 3-run lead by the Mets cut to 1. 3-2, 1986 Mets over the 1946 Red Sox. 2 up in the top of the 4th for the Metropolitans. Carter, Strawberry, Knight. Back-to-back doubles, bringing 2 runs for Boston in the bottom of the 3rd. Tex Houston needs to put up another goose egg for the Red Sox. Larry Harris says, come on, Mets, tighten up that pitching. Both teams have really not pitched well. The 15-2 win, the Mets obviously did pitch well, but you got 3 innings from Orozco in relief, 1 inning by Anderson, as Ojeda started to struggle in the 6th. But they still thumped the Red Sox 15-2. Mets lead the series best of 7, 3-0. Red Sox must win it to stay in it. Carter, Strawberry Knight to face Tex Houston. Gary Carter singled and scored in his first at-bat. That came back in the 2nd. The pitch to the kid, Gary Carter. 3-8. Carter hoping for it to be great in this righty-righty matchup. 3-8. Swing and a miss. Inside heat ties up Carter. Tex Houston records his 2nd strikeout, 1 out. Mark Ferguson chip away theory, he says. Strawberry, 0 for 1, fly out to center. Wagner wiggles the fingers, nod of the head from Houston. He rocks and deals to the straw man, Darryl Strawberry. That's a 5-4. Does it close the door? Left-handed stick. 5-4. Shallow fly ball to center. It's sinking. Here comes DiMaggio, and he makes the catch. 2 away. Nice running catch by DiMaggio. 2nd time Strawberry's flown out to DiMaggio. 2 outs, base is empty. Ray Knight has played as stellar defensive third base, robbing Dorr and Pinky Higgins of hits. The pitch tonight. Houston sends in a 5-4, trying to close the door on the top of the 4th for the Metropolitans. Righty-righty matchup, 5-4. Another shallow fly ball, this time to left field. Williams is there. 1, 2, 3 go the Metropolitans. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 1986 Mets 3, 1946 Red Sox 2. Mets got their 3 runs on the Mookie Wilson 3-run homer in the top of the second. Due up for the Red Sox in the bottom of the fourth. Dorr, Culberson, McBride. Mookie Wilson will lead things off for the Mets when next they're at bat in the top of the fifth. Hope everyone's doing well. Fernandez, again, point of weakness starts in the sixth. Anderson warming in the Metropolitan bullpen. Our good friend Chris from Delaware, Lower Slower Board Gamer, says, got to keep this going. Come on, Red Sox. Here's Bobby Dorr. The pitch to Bobby from El Cid. 4-5 to Bobby Dorr. 4-5, right-handed batter. That will be a fly out to Strawberry. Strawberry didn't even have to move there. 1 down. Bobby Dorr's 0 for 2. Leon Culberson flew out to Strawberry in his first at-bat. Fernandez looks in at Carter. The windup, the pitch to Culberson. 5-4, right hand. Well, I think that's, again, a fly ball. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 5-4. 5-4. Fly ball center field. Left center field. Dykstra on the move. Dykstra's range is a 1. He's an range is a 2, E5. That's a 12. I think we go to the error check there. So Dykstra, if we can grab the chart. Center field is a 12. We're going to the error check. Dykstra is an E5. Oh, he's going to be, that's one of these weird splits. So an E5, we roll a 2. Oh, no, that's not a split. I thought it was going to be a re-roll. I guess that's only for ground balls. E5, Dykstra misplays this into a 3-base error. Oh, wait, it is a split. My faux pas. 1 through 5 on the white die. It's a 3-base error. If it's a 6, he makes the running catch as he bobbles it and brings it into his body. So a 6, it's an out. 1 through 5, 3-base error. It is a 3-base error. So again, you can see on the E5, we rolled a 2, 3-base error 1 through 5. It was one of those splits where you re-roll the white die. You needed the 6 for the out. He did not get it. A 3-base error with 1 out. Culberson stands at third. McBride at the plate. Mets will play for the out. They're not going to bring their infield in. Al Red Sox fan fumbles the pen. McBride trying to tie it here for Boston. He was a strikeout victim for El Cid. Carter went back to the mound to calm down Fernandez. He was very upset with that play by Dykstra that produced the 3-base error. Carter back behind the plate, sets a target. The pitch to Tom McBride, trying to tie it here for the Boston Red Sox of 1946. They trail 3-2. It's a 6-7. Right-handed batter, 6-7. Ground ball, second base. Backman. Again, this play will be to first. The run should score, but we will have to see. Backman is a 3E30. That's a 5. I believe that will be by Backman into right field, but let's check it out. 5. No, it's a ground ball A. Ground ball A. Had it been a 4, it would have been a single. Ground ball A. If no runners are forced, runners hold. Wow, they're not even going to get the run in. They don't get the run in. Let me make sure I read this right. If no runners are forced, runners hold. If one or more runners are forced, completion of the double play. So a hard hit ball to Backman. One hopper. The contact play is not on. McBride is out on the ground ball A. Again, that's a 5. Yeah, it's a ground ball A, and he's a 3 range. Just want to make sure. 3 range on a 5, ground ball A. That's a squander for the moment. So Cleve Baseball Fan says, in the true advanced rules, that is correct. If you're playing super advanced, he scores. Well, we're only playing advanced, unfortunately. But thank you. So that's 4-3. Culberson's a pretty decent runner at 1 through 14, but the contact play was not on. Now it's up to Pinky Higgins, who was robbed by Ray Knight. Can Pinky tie it up? This would be a huge squander for the Red Sox after that 3-base error with 1 out. The pitch from Fernandez to Pinky Higgins, 3-7. Is it a lucky 7? It's a lucky 7 for one of these two teams. Left-handed pitcher, 3-7. And Higgins doubles off the monster. The Red Sox tie it. Higgins halfway up the green monster. Culberson trots in. Ray Knight, take that, he says. We're knotted at 3. Clutch 2-out hit from a not a nice fella, Pinky Higgins. In fact, pretty much a rotten human being. But he ties it. So Higgins at second. 2 outs, they'll not hold him on. He'll be a 1 through 11. Hal Wagner struggling at the plate here. Can he give the Red Sox the lead? Lefty-lefty matchup. Wagner awaits the Fernandez offering. It's a 5-5. 5-5. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. But the Red Sox do tie it. That's the second strikeout for El Cid. We go to the top of the 5th, knotted at 3. Do or die for the 1946 Red Sox as they trail 3-0 in this best-of-7 series. MV, a.k.a. Mouse in the house, our good friend Patrick from across the pond. How are you doing, my friend? Check out that wonderful channel, MV. For the Red Sox, it'll be the top of the order in the bottom of the 5th. Johnny Pesky will lead off. But now we go to the top of the 5th. Tex Houston 3-3 game. Gave up 3 runs on the 3-run homer by Mookie Wilson in the second. Since he had a goose egg in the first, now goose eggs in the third and fourth. And guess who's leading things off? The man who hit that 3-run bomb. Well, it wasn't really a bomb. It wrapped around Pesky's pole, Mookie Wilson. But it did the J-O-B, as we like to say. So it's Wilson, Heap, and Santana to face the right-handed hurler for the Red Sox, Tex Houston. Switch hitter batting lefty. Wagner moves inside. They're looking to jam Mookie Wilson. The pitch from Tex Houston, 3-11 to Mookie Wilson. Right-handed pitcher, 3-11. Chopper to first. York takes it to the bag himself. 1 down. Just a ground out 3. 1 out for Danny Heap. Heap's 0 for 1, struck out. The pitch to Heap from Tex Houston. 3-9. Right-handed pitcher. 3-9. 1 through 6 triple. It is a single. Quickly, DiMaggio cuts it off in the gap. He takes a wide turn around first. Scurries back as they throw behind him. He gets his hand in there. But that's a single for Danny Heap. Go-ahead run at first. Heap, a 1 through 11 runner. D. Steeler, they will not hold him on. So it'll be 1 through... if you're not holding him on, it's a +2. Right? Whatever, +1. Whatever, they're not holding him on. Let me just double check that real quick. I know with 2 outs, it's a +2. If they're not holding him on, it would have been a minus. If they hold him -1, they're not holding. Anyway, whatever, 1 through 11. Rafael Santana, 1 out, 1 on. Santana 0 for 1. Red Sox hope to turn 2 off the bat of Santana. Houston takes a deep breath. The pitch to Rafael Santana, 6-5 off the Houston card. 6-5, ground ball to short. If it's a ground ball, it's an inning over. Pesky at short for Boston. Johnny is a 2E26. That's a 10. 10. We're going to go to the error chart, and he's an E26. Need a high roll, an 8. I don't know if that's going to get it done. An 8. Nope, it's a 1-base error. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Also, 8 is an error. 7, 9 through 12 would have been the double play ball. Pesky trying to work quickly to turn 2, boots the ball. They get nobody. That's an E6. Advancing to second is Heap. He's the go-ahead run. Santana on first, 1 out. Pesky not happy with himself. Lenny Dykstra comes to the plate. Dykstra is 0 for 2. He can give the Mets the lead. Tough to double up Nails. The pitch to Dykstra from Tex Houston. 2-8, right-handed pitcher. 2-8, and there's the single, 2 stars. The Mets take the lead, racing around third and scoring for the Mets is Danny Heap. First to third goes Santana. Nails. Lenny Dykstra claps his hands like a madman on first. 4-3 Mets. So as soon as the Red Sox tie it, the Mets taketh, righteth back. Red Sox will play for 2. Wally Backman's up. Red Sox have bullpen action. The pitch to Backman. Backman's 0 for 2. 3-9 to Wally Backman. Right-handed pitcher. 3-9. Single 1 through 5 or a line out. It is a line out to second. Hit it on the screws, but right at Bobby Doerr. Backman, 0 for 3. 2 down. Runners on the corners. Santana at third. Dykstra at first. We should have stolen the base. And that's what Dykstra is going to do. Double-A stealer. They will hold him on, obviously. And it's a -2. So double-A is a -2, another -2. So -4. 1 through 13. There goes Dykstra. And he's out. He is gunned out. Wagner, a quick release. Tag applied by Pesky. Scoring at home, that would be 2-6. But the Mets score 1 on the Dykstra single. Hernandez was at the plate when Dykstra's thrown out, so he'll lead off in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Mets retake the lead 4-3. Red Sox bullpen has been pretty horrific in this series. Hernandez will be at the plate. Red Sox pitching in general has not been good. Tex Houston's probably the best so far, and we'll stick with him. Fernandez, very short leash here. Very short leash. Top of the order. Pesky trying to make amends for his error. Then Dominic DiMaggio, Ted Williams. Boston once again looking up at the scoreboard. They're down 4-3. They must win to force a Game 5. They're down 3-0 in this series. Fernandez to Pesky. The pitch to Pesky. 5-4. Lefty-lefty matchup. 5-4. Fly ball center field. Range error check. Dykstra 2E5. That's an 18. He's going to make the catch. I will just make sure of it. Liney Dykstra running to his right. That is an 18. It was a sinking ball off the bat of Pesky. But Dykstra makes the catch on the fly ball C. Pesky is retired. 1 away. Uncle Dave Gardner's joined us. Check out that wonderful channel. Here's Tommy DiMaggio. Doubled in a run. 1 for 2. The pitch to DiMaggio. Williams on deck. 6-9 for Dominic DiMaggio. Right-handed batters, 6-9. DiMaggio 1 through 3 is a triple. If not, a great catch in left center by Mookie Wilson. Come on, 1, 2, 3. It is a diving catch by Mookie Wilson, robbing DiMaggio of extra bases. 2 away, and Red Sox fans moan and groan. 3 outstanding defensive plays by the Metropolitan defense. 2 by Ray Knight at third, and now Mookie Wilson in left. 2 outs, bases empty for Ted Williams, looking to tie the game once again. He doubled in DiMaggio in his last at bat. The pitch to DiMaggio. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He did double in DiMaggio. That was not the tying run, though. 4s across the board. That's a 4-8. Williams hoping for it to be great. Lefty, 4-8. Swing and a miss. Oh, foul tipped. Held on by Gary Carter. The Red Sox go down 1, 2, 3, thanks to the great catch by Mookie Wilson in left. We're through 5. 4-3, 1986 Mets. We go to the top of the 6th. Mets win. They sweep. Keith Hernandez will be back at the plate. He was at bat when Dykstra was thrown out. Stealing. Dykstra had just singled in the go-ahead run. Danny Heap tried to steal second after the line drive out by Backman. Tex Houston back up on the mound. Needs to put up a goose egg here. Red Sox trail by 1. There's no tomorrow for Boston. The only tomorrow they'll have is to go play golf or fishing or hunting or whatever they like to do. Here's Keith Hernandez. Keith 0 for 2. Houston to Hernandez. 6-4. Does it close the door on Hernandez? He is a left-handed hitter. 6-4. Ground ball to short and Pesky. Pesky's already made an error today. Pesky is a 2E26. That's an 8. I believe Pesky makes the play here as we quickly flip this. On the 8, the shortstop does make... No, we go to the error check. Error check. Oh, boy. So Pesky again. E26. That's a 7. I think he boots the ball again. E26. Pesky knocks it down, picks it up, throws low, scooped out of the dirt by York. Woo! Red Sox fans breathe a sigh of relief. Hernandez is retired. 6-3. Now 0 for 3 for Keith. Gary Carter, 1 for 2, a single. He scored a run, struck out. The pitch to Carter from Tex Houston. Houston looking to challenge him with a fastball. 5-4, righty-righty matchup. 5-4, jammed him. That ball is floated out to left. Williams coming in. Teddy Ballgame makes the catch. 2 away. So Tex Houston came high and tight on Carter. You saw Wagner setting up inside. Here's Darryl Strawberry. 0 for 2. He's flown out to Dominic DiMaggio in center twice. The pitch to the straw man. Houston comes breaking pitch. 6-8. Left-handed batter. 6-8. Off-speed pitch fools him. Shallow fly ball. Center field. Here comes DiMaggio. 3 fly outs to center and DiMaggio for Strawberry. The Mets go down 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Mets still lead 4-3. When the Mets lead off in the 7th, it will be Ray Knight, who's been outstanding defensively at third in this game. Sid Fernandez. Will they come back with Sid Fernandez? Point of weakness check starts for El Cid in the 6th. Fernandez to face York, who has 1 hit off of him. Dorr, who's 0 for 2, thanks to the great play by Knight at third. And Culberson, who's 0 for 2, but reached on the Dykstra foobar in center. It was a 3-base error. Would score on a hit by Pinky Higgins, a double off the monster in left center. Right now, they're going to stick with Sid Fernandez. This will be his last inning, most likely. Roger McDowell is well rested. 4-3. If they get through this inning, let's see. I think McDowell can go 3 innings. Or do we need Anderson? McDowell can go 3 innings, so they're going to go right to Roger McDowell. He has not been used much in this series. Orozco has been used overtime. Again, Orozco has wins in game 1 and 2 out of the pen, and then the save in game 3. And if you're saying, Al, how does he get a save in game 3 and 15-2? He threw 3 innings. The way I believe the rule is you throw 3 innings, it's up to the scorer. I give him the save. He went 3 innings. All righty. So McDowell and Anderson warming in that Mets pen. Rudy York at the plate. Fernandez to York. York trying to start off the bottom of 6 with a big boom. 5-11. Right-handed batter. 5-11 is a single. Good job by York. York pulled that inside pitch. York's now 2 for 3. Again, very slow of foot. I don't like the way that came out. Got to go to the Captain Whiteout. Our good friend Chris from Delaware knows about Captain Whiteout. Whiteout is your friend when working with a pen. York's at first. Yeah, door. And that's it for El Cid. The Mets have seen enough of El Cid. Cid goes 5. Responsible for the runner at first in Rudy York. Let's move this over here. They're going to go to Anderson. Rick Anderson, very good in 86. 2-1, 1 save, 2.72 ERA, 50 innings pitched, struck out 21, walked 11, gave up 3 homers. We're going to Rick Anderson. McDowell will come in for the 7th, 8th, and 9th if they still have the lead. So Rick Anderson will come in. Anderson. Joel Holleran, how you doing? As Joel Holleran says, they've got to keep Strawberry off the bases. Otherwise, he would have stolen his way all the way home. Wasn't that funny when we did that? And I was just trying to get an out in the blowout because I wanted to go to bed. He stole 2nd, 3rd, and home. If you didn't see it, go back to the last game. Find whatever inning that was in. I think it was like the 9th or something, right? We're just trying to get out of the inning. And we just kept letting him steal. And he stole 2nd, 3rd, and home. It was the dice gods bet the Mets in that game. So Rick Anderson comes in. He's only going to go this inning most likely. Anderson is he's a, wow. So it's going to be, catcher pitcher is going to be a +4 because he's a +4 and Carter's a 0 when it comes to stealing the way I like to do it. On top of what you have to hold him for advance. El Cid, 5 innings. So far, he's given up 4 runs, responsible for York at first, so he could give up a 5th run. Anderson comes in the 6th. All righty, El Cid's done. He can only win it. Can't lose. I'm sorry, he can get a no decision. He can't lose it. York, tying run at first. Go ahead, run at the plate. Bobby Door's got some pop. Bobby Door has some pop. Righty-righty matchup. Anderson has a word with Carter and Hernandez. Carter back behind the plate. Rick Anderson deals to Bobby Door. 3-7 to Bobby Door. Righty-righty matchup. 3-7 single 1 through 14. Otherwise, Ray Knight robs Bobby Door again. 16. Ray Knight robs Bobby Door again. Unbelievable. We have a 3-7 righty-righty matchup. 1 through 14 is a hit. 15 through 20, Ray Knight doing his best Brooks Robinson, Greg Nettles imitation. Door is retired. Three web gems by Ray Knight. Then you have the Mookie Wilson web gem robbing DiMaggio of a triple. 1 out, 1 on. Leon Culberson at the plate. The pitch to Culberson from Rick Anderson. 3-12. Boxcars. Righty-righty matchup. It's a line drive double play. Inning over. This time it's Santana. As York was way off the bag. What was York thinking at first? So that's a 3-12. You can see line out short max. I just say double play, or if there's no outs and it's a possibility, I say triple play. Mets flashing the leather here in the bottom of the 6th. Line out double play, 6-3. What started off with hope ended with much sadness. We go to the top of the 7th. 1986 Mets 4. 1946 Red Sox 3. So El Cid can only win it now. He can't lose it. York, Culberson. Tom McBride will lead off things in the bottom of the 7th for the Red Sox. Good job by Anderson. Though they hit the ball hard, just very unfortunate. The ball found the gloves of Metropolitan defenders. Definitely Roger McDowell will come in unless the Mets somehow blow it open. I think we still go to McDowell. So Tex Houston back out there. Red Sox trailing by 1. Legend Sports Universe, how you doing, my friend? Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Lots of good creative stuff on that wonderful channel, Legend Sports Universe, where he does his own leagues, rating every player in every league he does, whether it's football or hockey or whatever sport. Does wonderful boxing using Title Bout Championship Boxing on the PC, text-based with a little animation. I have that game. It's a very good game. Very fun. As I hit the camera when I went to get a drink of water. All right, Red Sox trail by 1. Top of the 7th. Here come the Mets. Here's Ray Knight. Knight has been flashing the leather, but at the plate, Ray Knight has singled and scored, flown out to Williams, 1 for 2. Houston tonight. 5-8 to Ray Knight. Righty-righty matchup. 5-8. That's a ground ball to Pesky. Knight is retired. 6-3. 1 down. Houston has to keep it a 1-run deficit. Mookie Wilson supplied 3 runs in the top of the 2nd, wrapping a homer around Pesky pole. The pitch to Mookie, switch hitter batting lefty. 2-6 to Mookie Wilson. 2-6 right-handed pitcher. 2-6, and there goes Mookie Wilson. If it's a 1, it's a double. Anything higher is a single. It is a single to center. Wilson has his 2nd hit. 2 for 3. He's an A stealer. We will hold him on. So that's -2. And then another -2 for Houston and Wagner. That's -4. 1 through 11. Danny Heap at the plate. They're going to send Mookie Wilson 1 through 11. He's safe, and he is safe. 1, 2, or 3, we would check for a throwing error. It's a 5, so no throwing error. But he does steal second. Stolen base for Wilson. That's a huge insurance run. Danny Heap at the plate. Santana on deck. They're going to pitch to Heap. Oh, should we walk him? They're going to walk Danny Heap intentionally to set up the double play, as I already had him moved over there. So in my mind, I was walking him. 1 out, 2 on. The pitcher, Rafael Santana, 0 for 2, did reach on the pesky error. 5-7. 5-7. That's going to be a fly out to DiMaggio in center. So it's going to be 2 outs, 2 on. Wilson at second, Heap at first. Wilson should score easily on a hit with 2 outs. They're not going to hold him on. +2, 1 through 19. Heap will be a 1 through 13. Lenny Dykstra, who gave the Mets the lead in his last at-bat, which was in the 5th, singled in Heap, then was thrown out stealing to end that inning after Backman lined out with Hernandez at the plate. Dykstra awaits the Houston offering. 4-3 Mets. Big insurance run at second in Mookie Wilson. It's a 3-10. 3-10 popped up left side. He went for the high and away fastball. Pesky waiting for it on the 3-11. 3-10, excuse me. Side retired. Mets threaten but do not score. Good job by Tex Houston getting out of that mess. Mets strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 1986 Mets. The bad boys. 4. The good guys. 1946 Red Sox. Teddy Ballgame. Splendid Splinter 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for the Red Sox. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Will that rev up the Boston Red Sox? Rick Anderson did his JOB. They turn it over for the 3-inning save to Roger McDowell. The only pitcher not available for out of the pen for the Mets is Orozco. He went 3 innings in the prior game. So here comes Roger McDowell. So Fernandez went 5, gave up 3 runs. Anderson went 1, gave up nothing. And here comes Roger McDowell. Roger McDowell and Keith Hernandez were on a Seinfeld episode. His hold is a -1, so it's going to be a -1 because Carter's a neutral arm of 0. Not that the Red Sox steal bases. He comes in the 7th. Looking for the 3-inning save. He'll face McBride, Higgins, maybe a pinch hitter for Wagner. All right, 3rd Metropolitan pitcher. They want the sweep. Roger McDowell in 1986. 14-9, 22 saves, 3.02 ERA, struck out 65, walked 44, gave up 4, booms to the moon. The pitch to Tom McBride, who's 0 for 2. 1-8 to McBride. Righty-righty matchup. 1-8. Single 1 through 15. And oh my God! It is an out. This time it's Wally Backman with a leaping catch at second base. Another great play by the Mets in the field. Red Sox fans moan and groan with much chagrin with each and every out as they trail by 1. Pinky Higgins at the plate. Tied the game in the 4th. The pitch to Pinky Higgins, 1-7. Righty-righty matchup. 1-7, single to right field. So Pinky is on. How big was that play now by Backman at second? Higgins will not be held on. He's a horrific runner. 1 through 9. Wagner, will they call Wagner back for our dreadful defensive catcher who can hit a bit? But you know what? We're going to let Wagner swing. Here's a pitch to Wagner from McDowell. That's a 6-8. Lefty, 6-8. And that could be a possible double. It is a single. 1 through 4 would have been a double. It's a single, 2 stars. So we keep Wagner in the game. Higgins goes first to third. They're getting to McDowell here. And the big hit so far in this inning, the struggling catcher, Hal Wagner, first and third, 1 away. Carter goes to the mound. Here comes Keith Hernandez and Ray Knight. They'll face the lefty Johnny Pesky. Pesky has to make amends for an error. They're going to play for 2. Double play ball gets him out of the inning. McDowell looks in at Carter. The pitch to Pesky. Red Sox looking to tie or possibly go ahead. It is a 3-6. Right-handed pitcher, 3-6. That's a fly ball. Center field B question mark. The game could be tied. Higgins at third. So it's a fly ball, center field, 3-6. Right-handed pitcher. Will it be a sack? With the question mark, it's a +2 for the arm of the center fielder. So it's going to be a +1 because Dykstra is a -1. So it's a +1. Higgins is 1 through 10. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. So 1 through 10, he scores. Anything higher than that, and as long as it's not a 20, he holds. A 20, he's thrown out. Ugh. Pinky Higgins. We need a 1 through 10. And Higgins, oh my Lord, he almost gets thrown out. He puts the brakes on. Dykstra makes a hell of a throw at the plate. He does not score. Pretty much anyone we put in there wouldn't have scored that was on the bench with that 19 roll. Oh, that's a killer. Now there's 2 outs. DiMaggio comes up. Higgins at third. Wagner at first. 2 down. Dominic DiMaggio, 1 for 3. He's doubled in a run and scored. Was robbed of a triple by Mookie Wilson to left center. Trying to tie this game up. McDowell to the little professor. Younger brother of Joe, Dominic DiMaggio. 5-8 to Dominic DiMaggio. Right-handed stick. 5-8. Ground ball to short. Santana's up with it. Throws to first. The Red Sox squander an opportunity to tie the game. We go to the top of the 8th. 1986 Mets 4. The 1946 Red Sox coming down to their final outs 3. Oh, a huge squander. You got what you needed from the bottom of the order, but the Red Sox number 1 and 2 hitters just couldn't get it done. Pesky and DiMaggio, much to my sadness. Ted Williams will lead things off in the bottom of the 8th. Time getting short for the 1946 Boys of Summer. Top of the 8th, Tex Houston back up on the bump. Remember, Tex Houston went the full 9 in game 1. He lost 6-5. Point of weakness check for Tex starts in the 9th unless circumstance dictated otherwise. So McDowell struggled, but he got through it. Has 6 more outs to go. His point of weakness check starts in the 9th also. All right, here's Wally Backman. Backman 0 for 3. Houston, switch hitter. Backman batting lefty. 5-4 to Wally Backman. Left-handed stick. 5-4. Shallow fly ball to center. DiMaggio makes the catch. Backman 0 for 4. Again, you see he's a left-handed batter because he's a switch hitter. He's going to bat lefty. 5-4. Fly ball, C to center. 1 down. Keith Hernandez at the plate. Hernandez 0 for 3. Houston rocks and deals to Keith Hernandez. 6-4. So that's a 6-4. Play for Pesky at short. He's already made an error today. Pesky is a 2 E26. That's a 12. I think we go to the error check, and we do. Needs a high roll here. I believe that's his second error. That's a 6. On the E26, it is an error. Another error on Johnny Pesky. E6 on Pesky. 1 out, 1 on. Hernandez will not be held on. Gary Carter comes to the plate. Mets would love an insurance run here. Red Sox playing for 2. Wagner wiggles the fingers. Houston deals to the kid Gary Carter. 1-5 to Carter. That's a fly out to left field and Ted Williams. Hernandez retreats to first. 2 away. Hernandez will be off on contact. We're not holding him on. +2, so 1 through 14. Strawberry's flown out 3 times to DiMaggio in center. The pitch of the straw man from Tex Houston. 3-4. Does it close the door on Darryl Strawberry? 3-4. Look at all that good stuff there. All that good stuff. Red Sox catch a break. Line shot back at Houston. He knocks it down, calmly picks it up, throws to first. The side is retired. Again, that was a 3-4 right-handed pitcher. Look at that column. Lots of homers, lots of good things, but ouch. Gets a 3-4. Red Sox fans breathe a sigh of relief. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 1986 Mets 4, the 1946 Red Sox 3. Red Sox down to their final 6 outs. They trail in this series 3-0, best of 7. Roger McDowell, second inning of relief of Anderson, who's in relief of Sid Fernandez. Fernandez can get the win. Anderson can get the hold. McDowell looking for the 9-out save. P-Jet, how you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. The Red Sox, down by 1, will send Williams, York, and Dorr. Lots of boom in those bats, especially the Splendid Splinter. Here's McDowell. Struggled a bit with the bottom of the Red Sox order in his first inning. What can he do against the left-hand batting Williams? McDowell to the Splendid Splinter. Ted Williams, 4-8. Williams hoping for it to be great. Left-handed batter, 4-8. And that's a deep fly ball to center, but not deep enough. Lenny Dykstra at the track near the triangle. It's starting to carry, but he makes the catch on the 4-8 left-handed batter. 1 down. Red Sox down to their final 5 outs of the series. Here's Rudy York. Roger McDowell to Rudy York. 1-11. Right-handed pitcher. 1-11. Single to center. So York picks up his 3rd hit. York at first. You're not going to pinch run for him because they're horrible on the bench. 1 through 10, not holding him on. So when you don't hold him on, You just don't hold him on, I guess. And then if there's 2 outs, it's a +2. I think I've been doing a +1 if you're not holding him on. I think. I don't remember. Here's Bobby Dorr. 1-9 for Dorr. He's made 2 errors. Can he make a huge amends here in this 4-3 lead for the Mets? 1-9 for Bobby Dorr. Hard hit ball to short. It's going to be a double play. Santana, Backman, Hernandez, inning over. Oh, Bobby Dorr, a game he'd like to forget. 6-4-3. Not what the Red Sox wanted it to be. We go to the top of the 9th. 4-3 Mets. So Bobby Dorr. I'm sorry, that's Pesky. Why did I do that there? I didn't put that in the right spot. Bobby Dorr. 6-4-3. Pesky. I put it in the pesky spot. Whoops. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Culberson leads things off in the 9th. All right. We got our accounting done right. It's Bobby Dorr hitting into the double play. Tex Houston, point of weakness check starts. You know, he's pitched a decent game, only giving up 4 runs. The big blast, again, not a big blast, wrapped around the pesky pole. Mookie Wilson, 3-run homer in the 2nd. Other than that, he's given up 1 run in the 5th. 4-3 Mets. James Barr. There is a +1 for not holding on. There's +2. Thank you. Thank you very much. So possible +3. Thank you. So with no outs the way I do it, +1. And then with 2 outs, if you're not holding them on, +2. But thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that, James Barr. All right, here we go. Again, I don't play the exact rules. I kind of play a hybrid of things. But this is a very fun game. Oh, you know what came out for Strat, Card and Dice? I'm probably going to pick it up. 1930s gem set. 1930s. No 39 Red Sox. I'm a bit disappointed with that. I would have liked to have seen 39 Red Sox because it's, I know they're not a great team. They finished 2nd, but it's Ted Williams' rookie season. But you're going to get Lou Gehrig and a lot of other great players with the advanced. You can play them advanced or super advanced. I don't play super advanced. I play mostly advanced, and I play sometimes offline a little basic because I have those old card sets. And that's basically what it seems they're doing when they do the great teams of the past decades. I would have liked to have seen the 1939 Red Sox. I really would have. All right. So the 30s gem set is out. 8 teams. Knight, Wilson, and Heap to face Tex Houston. Ray Knight has been marvelous in the field. 3 web gems. He's 1 for 3 at the plate. He's singled and scored. The pitch from Houston and Knight. 3-3. What will it be? We shall see. 3-3. Single to center. And point of weakness starts now for Tex Houston. Here's Mookie Wilson. Houston to Wilson. 112. 112. It's going to be a force out. It's going to go 5-4. Knight's gone on the ground ball B. So Knight is out. Fielder's choice for Wilson. 5-4. As James Barr says, I think most of us hybrid. Yeah, I like doing that. All right. Danny Heaps up. Wilson, 1 through 11 to steal. I already know that because we did the math. He's going again. He already has a stolen base. And Wilson that was a 2. Safe at 2nd. Now a possible throwing error. He could go to 3rd. This is huge. 1 through 8 is a throwing error. And of course, Hal Wagner throws it into center field. Mookie Wilson steals 2nd when they can't turn 2. And heads to 3rd on the E2. So a throwing error on Wagner. Infield moves in now for Danny Heap. Infield in. The pitch to Heap from Tex Houston. 4-10. 410. Fly ball, center field X. Dominic DiMaggio is a 1E7. Outstanding range for the little professor. And of course, it's a 3. Yeah. Ooh, that 3 works out awesome. It's a fly ball C. So DiMaggio comes racing in, makes the catch. You can see he's a 1. We rolled a 3. Fly ball C. Runner holds at third. Holy cow. What a catch by DiMaggio. Robbing Heap on what looked to be a looper. Quickly getting back to third is Mookie Wilson. After he faked the tag up, bluffed, I guess you would say. 2 down. Rafael Santana. I'm not going to pitch it for Santana because all the other shortstops for the Mets are absolutely horrific. Santana, this is Wilson should be. He's at third. Yes, he is. This is a clutch play here. Can Santana bloop one in? He might on the 2-3. He does! Unbelievable! Rafael Santana on the 2-3, choking up on the bat. Bloops it into left field. Trotting home from third is Mookie Wilson. It's now 5-3 Mets. So Ralphie Santana choking up on the bat. Singles, knocks in a run. He's had a few clutch hits in this series. Unbelievable. That is a huge insurance run. And more gloom and doom here at Fenway Park. Santana smiling. A Cheshire Cat smile at first base. Top of the order, Lenny Dykstra. 1, 2. One more hitter. Walk. Point of weakness for Houston. 6-4 to Dykstra. 6-4. Ground ball to short and Pesky. He's already made 2 errors. Here's Pesky. That's an 8. We're going to go to the error check. I'm pretty sure of it. And shortstop. Yes, we go to the error check. Can he make 3 errors in this game? Our beloved Johnny Pesky. E26. Not this time, Johnny. Oh, boy. What do I call that? Do I say it's a 6? I'm going to say it's a 6. It's a 6 for Pesky. Here comes error number 3. Yes, so Pesky makes his 3rd error of the game. Santana advances to second. 2 outs, 2 on. Wally Backman at the plate. Houston to Backman. Mets trying to break it open. Switch hitter hitting lefty. 3 side. Bobby Dorr calling for it. Retired. But the blooper to left by Rafi Santana gives the Mets a huge insurance run. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The 1986 Mets 5. The 1946 Red Sox 3. McDowell and the Mets 3 outs away from sweeping the 46 Red Sox, who won over 100 games, but would fail in 7 games to the Cardinals in the World Series. Are we making any defensive switches? No. Just take a quick look. Oh, you know what? We might take Wilson out of left. He's got that +3 arm. He's a 2-range E10, though. Now, that's good. Let's just take a quick look. Kevin Mitchell. He's a 4, which I knew. We're going to stick with Mookie Wilson. 4, E1, 4 -1 arm for Mitchell, E6. The range. I mean, how many range plays come in? Mitchell is an E6 with a -1 arm. Heap is the DH. We don't want to take him out. And I honestly don't know what he is anyway, but he's about the same as Mitchell, I think. +3 arms, the killer there. 2 range, though. E10. You know what? We're going to stick with Mookie Wilson. Things are going good for the Mets. Why change the mojo? The Red Sox down to their final 3 outs. Roger McDowell looking for the 9-out save. And the sweep of the Boston Red Sox of 1946. Cutter Historical, how you doing? Check out that wonderful channel. As Cutter Historical says, looks like it will be a tight series except for Game 3. Yep. And the Red Sox look like they're going to be on the losing end of every game. It was a fun series for the Red Sox to face McDowell their final 3 outs. Culberson, McBride, Higgins, definitely a pinch hitter for Wagner. Though Wagner got a hit, but we'll go with Partey. McDowell to Culberson. Culberson reached on a 3-base error by Dykstra in center, but then lined into a double play. He's also flown out to right in his first at-bat, 0 for 3. The pitch for McDowell to Leon Culberson, it's a 5-7. Is it a lucky 7 for McDowell and the Mets? Right-handed batter, 5-7. Single 1 through 14. Come on, Leon Culberson, and he singles to center. All right, Leon. So Leon, actually, that would have been ground ball. Yeah, right up the middle. Past McDowell. So Culberson with the single, 1 through 14 runner. His run means nothing. They're not going to hold him on, even though he's a C stealer. Here's Tom McBride. Mets playing for 2. McBride is hitless. Best opportunity came in the 7th, but was robbed on the Backman leaping catch. The pitch to Tom McBride, 2-9. Red Sox down by 2. 2-9. It's going to be a slow chopper to second. The only plays to first. Ground ball C. Culberson advances to second. Mets now 2 outs away from a sweep as McBride grounds out 4-3. Again, point of weakness check for McDowell. This is his 3rd inning of relief. Pinky Higgins. Higgins single, doubled in a run. Was robbed on a great play by Knight at 3rd. He could easily be 3 for 3. The pinch to Picky Higgins, trying to take something over the monster. 4-10 to Pinky Higgins. Righty-righty matchup. 4-10. Popped up left side. Santana barely on the outfield grass. He makes the catch on the 4-10. 2 down. Mets up on the top step of the bullpen. Hal Wagner is going to be called back. Even though he singled his last at-bat, struck out and he's walked. Let's take a look for the Boston Red Sox. I need a 2-run homer. Roy Partey, the backup catcher, is a possibility. I mean, he's not going to hit a homer, but then we get the Pesky. Or do we go to George Mekovich? He's a left-handed batter. He had 4 homers. His slugging's 356, but he has. We're going to go with Partey. We need to. So Partey will pinch hit for Hal Wagner, and if we somehow tie it, we'd like to win it. Partey, who's a horrific defensive catcher when it comes to throwing arm. I mean, he's a 3+1 E6, but I mean, that's not bad. Not great, but not bad. It's the throw. It's an automatic error, for God's sakes, 1 through 20. Again, that doesn't come into play much, but here's Roy Partey, the last gas for the Boston Red Sox. Partey, potato, tomato. This is it, as they said, one day at a time. What network was One Day at a Time at? And bonus, what day? Mark Ferguson says, crying in my Red Sox handkerchief. So here's Roy Partee. Oh, boy. You want to get a 1 column here if you are Roy and a Red Sox fan. If you want a 1 or a 6 here, 1 or 6. You got some hope on the 2 because you have a 5, a 6, though the 7, which is the most common roll, right, isn't out. So you want a 1 or 6 here for Roy Partee. Culberson at first, 2 outs, tying run at the plate and Partee. The pitch from McDowell to Partee. It is a 1-12. 1-12. It is a single to left. Single to left for Roy Partee. Holding at second. Let me think about this real quick. Not being held on. That's 1 through 18. 1 through 18. Michael Canisteri on the This Is It, One Day at a Time. CBS Saturday. CBS is correct. I believe it was Sunday. Doug Hunt has it. Sunday and CBS. So 1 point for Michael Canisteri and 2 points for Doug Hunt. Hello, Doug. Hope all is well. All right. So, God, Culberson, 1 through 18. They're going to wave him. He's safe. The Red Sox pulled it within 1. Partee with a run batted in. And you can't pinch run for Partee. There's no other catchers on the team. Pesky comes to the plate. He's made 3 errors today, and he is 0 for 4. He did reach on a fielder's choice and scored on the DiMaggio double back in the 3rd when the Red Sox put 2 up. Now, how big is that insurance run by Rafael Santana, which is now the game-winning ribby? Holy cow. It is a 5-4 ball game, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Tying run at first and Partee, winning run at the plate and Pesky. McDowell struggling. Pesky did have 2 homers. Can he wrap it around with his pole named after himself? This is the ball game. McDowell to Pesky. 2-4. Oh my God! 2-4. 1 through 5. We are going to a game 5. An 18 is a double to center. Oh, we have a decision to make here. That was an 18. Doesn't matter. It was an 18. So that's a double. Partee. Again, they weren't holding him on. He's an E. So that's a +1, 1 through 10. Oh, my God. /50 shot of tying this game. Here's the relay throw. He is out, and that's how this series ends. We needed a 1 through 10. It is an 11. The relay throw to the plate. Carter applies the tag. We're going to call that what an ending to a great ball game. We're going to say 8. And it's Santana. We're going to say 8-6-2 out. Game series over. And there we had to take the 50-50 shot, don't you think? What a game. The Mets win as Partee, who knocked in a run, thrown out, trying to score on the pesky double. 1 through 10, it would have been a 5-5 game. The Red Sox fall. They are swept in the series 4 straight. What a series. Your winning pitcher is Sid Fernandez. Anderson gets a hold. The save. Though he struggled, Roger McDowell. Tex Houston again goes 9 innings and loses the game. Gave up 5. That is it. That is it. Cutter Historical. The worst possible way to lose. Partee is gunned out at the plate on the Dykstra Santana to Carter tagout. Again. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I foobarred this. There's 2 outs. This game is tied. This game is tied. There's 2 outs. There's 2 outs. It's a +11. He scores. There's much controversy. There's much controversy. He scores. He scores. Disregard. There's 2 outs. 2 outs. As I'm watching, I just thought of it, and then Joel Holleran says there's 2 outs +2. He scores. We're knotted at. This game is not over. It is not over. Fernandez gets the no decision. We're knotted at 5. Holy cow. There's 2 outs. Pesky at second. That's right. Now the Red Sox can win it. The Red Sox can win it. I forgot there's 2 outs. I already had the thing all done up. Convinced the Red Sox would lose. But it's not over. The Mets are going insane. They thought the out was called. The umpire started to go up with his arm, but then motion safe. Again, it was an 11. With 2 outs, it's a +2. I said +1, thinking wrongly. It was an 11. Partee, you get a +2 with 2 outs. If you're not holding him on, they wouldn't be holding him on from first. It was a double by Pesky, who's made 3 errors in the infield. So +2, 1 through 11. We rolled an 11. He scores. Now, much controversy in this series. DiMaggio. 1, 2, 3. McDowell hits point of weakness. They're going to stick with McDowell, though. McDowell now trying to take it to the extra innings. He's blown the save. The pitch to Dominic DiMaggio. 5-5. Williams on deck. 5-5. Line shot right at Ray Knight. We're going to the 10th. The Red Sox plate 2. We're going to extras. We're knotted at 5. Holy cow. I almost made a big faux pas. The Red Sox stay alive. Red Sox stay alive. McDowell is done. The Mets will have to figure something out. We will. Tex Houston. Our bullpen sucks, even though I play as both teams. So DiMaggio lines out. Mark that. Hernandez will lead off here. Tex Houston. 1, 2. Error. So Tex Houston. Point of weakness. Anywhere, any, if he reaches point of weakness, blah, 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 blah. I believe if a pitcher is both starter, blah, blah, blah. relief. It's three hits in a while. It's not any in any inning after that. Allows any kind of 4 hits so it's 4 hits. So it's 2 hits or 2 walks for Tex Houston because he gave up 1 hit there, a hit there. So it's Houston's coming out for the 10th. And he's going to face Keith Hernandez. If he gives up 2 hits, 2 walks, or a combination of that, he reaches point of weakness. So Tex Houston to pitch the 10th in this 5-5 game. The pitch to Keith Hernandez, a 2-9. Right-handed pitcher, 2-9. Chopper to second. Door will go to first. 1 out. 1 out here in the top of the 10th. Red Sox fans hoping for a game 5. Here's Gary Carter. The pitch to Carter from Tex Houston. That's a 3-6. Pick up some sticks. 3-6. 2 hopper to third. Higgins to York. 2 away. Tex Houston dealing in this 5-5 game. The pitch to the dangerous Darryl Strawberry. He's 0 for 4. 6-7. Ground ball to Bobby Doerr at second. Bobby Doerr is a 1E14. That's a 5. Bobby Doerr makes the play. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Tex Houston is pumped, and so are the Red Sox fans. They need 1 to win, and it's a Splendid Splinter at the plate. Who will pitch for the Mets? Orozco, not available. Went 3 innings in the prior game. McDowell could not do the same. Orozco has wins in game 1 and 2 out of the pen, a save in game 3 when he pitched 3 innings. Oh boy, do we go to Dougie Sisk? God, I watched a lot of Mets games. Doug Sisk. He wasn't bad, but he could be wild. Randy Neiman, the lefty, will face Ted Williams. Doug Sisk is in the pen, ready to go. Oh, actually, hold on. We have Rick Aguilera. Did he pitch out of the pen at all for the Mets? I think you got to go lefty-lefty here, though. Neiman 379. So Neiman is going to pitch to Ted Williams. Randy Neiman, the 10th. -2 on the hold. So it's going to be -2 for catcher-pitcher. Can it be a walk-off for the Red Sox here? The pitch to Ted Williams, leading off the bottom of the 10th, a 1-11. Had it been a righty, he would have been on. But we went lefty. Flies out deep to right. Strawberry makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Rudy York. And now the Mets will go with Sisk 306, but he has 31 strikeouts, 31 walks, but he didn't allow a homer. He was not that bad of a pitcher. He walked a lot of guys. I watched a lot of Mets games on Channel 9. WOR? I did not dislike the Mets. Rick Aguilera can go about 3 innings in relief. And he's a 3.88. Struck out 100. You know, I think you got to go Rick Aguilera here. And we're going to go Rick Aguilera. So Neiman gets his out. Rick Aguilera, who had a cup of tea for the Red Sox and blew a playoff game. The only freaking save we ever wanted him to get. I think that was against the Indians. All right. So McDowell was here. Neiman was here. I'll do McDowell after. Pitch to third. 10th, Aguilera. -3. Again, the Red Sox don't run, but we'll just put that there just in case. Because Gary Carter is a neutral 0. Another Met pitcher here. Two outs, one out here in the 10th. Aguilera looking for the final 2 outs to take it to the 11th. The pitch to Rudy York. 5-4. Does it close the door on Rudy York? Righty-righty matchup. 5-4. Fly ball center field. Lenny Dykstra has made an error, a 3-base error. Let's see what Dykstra has here. That's a 15 on a 2. 15 on a 2. How do you do? Dykstra coming in, makes the catch in shallow center. Nice running catch by Dykstra. 2 away. Bobby Dorr for the walk-off. Aguilera to Bobby Dorr. That's a 6-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 6-3. 6-3 ground ball to Aguilera. Rick Aguilera's E0, range 2. So if it comes to an error check, it's an out. If it goes to a range check, he is a 2. That's a 12. And it's going to go to an error check. It is an out. We go to the top of the 11th. Dorr grounds out to Aguilera. It's 1-3. We go to the 11th. So Aguilera does his JOB. Tex Houston again. If he gives up a hit and a walk, he reaches point of weakness. We're not going to our stinky bullpen. It's do or die right now with Tex Houston. He has been the workhorse for the Red Sox. Went 9 in the first game. Workmanlike. Lost 6-5. Now he pitches into the 11th. And a must-win for the Boston Red Sox to force a Game 5. Otherwise, they will be swept. Here's Ray Knight to face Tex Houston. 3-11 to Ray Knight. 3-11, single to right field. Red Sox, Bob Klinger up in the pen. Go ahead, run at first and Ray Knight. Here's Mookie Wilson, who had a 3-run homer off Tex Houston, batting lefty. That's a 4-9. 4-9, single to left. Oh boy, and that's it for Tex Houston. So you have 4-9, single to left. Ray Knight will hold at second. Here comes Bob Klinger. Red Sox fans give Tex Houston a standing ovation for his gutty performance. 5-5, first and second, no outs. Once again, Tex Houston gave it his all. Oh, Roy Partee is catching. I didn't write his numbers in, but if we have to look at them, we shall. So Tex Houston Went 10. Responsible for runners first and second. He can lose the game or get a no decision. Bob Klinger. No relation to Max Klinger. Max Klinger was in what TV show? You guys should get this one. Comes in the game. And Mark Ferguson out of the ballpark. Mash, you are correct, my friend. All right, here comes Bob Klinger. He can go 4 innings in relief. 3-2, 9 saves, 2.37 ERA. But he walks more than he strikes out. That's always bad. The pitch from Klinger to Danny Heap. 6-7 to Heap. 6-7, single 1 through 5, or a line out. It is a line out to Bobby Doerr. Nice play by Bobby Doerr. Great reaction by Bobby. Double play gets the Red Sox out of this mess. Rafael Santana, and it was his single. That's why we're here in extra innings. Otherwise, the Red Sox would have won in the 9th. The pitch to Ralphie. 1-4 to Rafael Santana. Right-handed pitcher, 1-4. There's a double play ball. Pesky, Doerr, York. The Red Sox get out of it after letting the first 2 on. Tex Houston shakes Bob Klinger's hand as he comes into the dugout. So that was a 1-4, and that's a 6-4-3 double play. We go to the bottom of the 11th. Rick Aguilera back up on the bump. For the Red Sox. Yeah, Game 3. It's a close series. Game 3 was the blowout. So Klinger, Aguilera. Red Sox have to push 1 run across. I was already thinking my next card and dice baseball project. But we might be continuing this one. Here's Rick Aguilera to face Leon Culberson. Here in the bottom of the 11th. The pitch from Aguilera to Culberson. 5-4. 5-4. Fly ball center field in Dykstra. That's a 12. I think we're going to go to an error check. We will. Dykstra is an E5. That's a 5 on an E5. It's a 2-base error by Lenny Dykstra. 3 through 5 and 12, 2-base error. Dykstra with another horrific error in center. And let me just triple check. So Dykstra is an E5. We rolled a 5. That's a 2-base error. The winning run, Leon Culberson, stands at second. Culberson is a 1 through 14. McBride at the plate. They will hold Culberson on to cut down to 1 through 13. Wilson still in left with that +3 arm. McBride for the win. Off Aguilera. Here's Ricky Aguilera. He'll deal to McBride. 4-6. Pick up some sticks. 4-6. Ground ball to short. Santana looks at Culberson. Throws to first. Should I have bunted? Nah. That's 6-3. 1 out. Do you walk Higgins to get the party? Actually, he scored. I shouldn't have put out there because that was wrong. To set up the double play. They're going to walk Pinky Higgins to set up the double play and deal with Roy Partee. Culberson at second, 1 out. Higgins at first. Roy Partee singled in a run, then scored on the controversial play at the plate. When Pesky doubled him in, Red Sox scored 2 in the bottom of the 9th to force extra innings. Party for the win. Again, they're holding Culberson on, and there's only one out, so it's a -1, 1 through 13. But it cuts down on the range, so the guy holding him on would be the second baseman, because Party's a righty. So Backman's range is a 4 now. 6, get your kicks on Route 66. And that's not going to be good. 6, swing and a miss. Bada. Party goes down via the K. There are 2 outs, 2 on. Pesky actually got a run batted in. I forgot to do that. He tied the game. Pesky has made 3 errors in this game. So with 2 outs, it's a -1 plus 2. So it's 1 through 15 for Culberson to score. If Pesky can get a hit where Culberson can score. Aguilera to Pesky. It is a 4-2. How do you do? 4-2 fly ball. Oh, wait, over here. 4-2 shallow fly ball to center. Dykstra makes the catch. We go to the top of the 12th. The Red Sox strand the winning run at second. And Dykstra breathes a sigh of relief after making another horrific error in center. Top of 12. And it's going to be Dykstra, Backman, and Hernandez to face Bob Klinger. It's a 5-5 ball game. Red Sox scored 2 in the bottom of the 9th when I forgot how many outs there were. Well, I knew how many outs there were, but it should have been a +2, which is correct. I only did a +1 for Pardee, who scored on a bang-bang play at the plate on the Pesky double, which made Pesky feel a little better. He's made 3 errors in the infield. Bob Klinger here in the top of the 12th. Top of the order for the Mets. Dykstra. Klinger, 6-8. Dykstra hoping for it to be great. Left-handed batter, 6-8. That's a walk. You know Dykstra is going. He's a AA stealer. Klinger is a -1, so that's a -2 with Klinger. Oh, no, Party is not. Hold on. Now we got to look at Party. I believe he's a +1. I'm almost positive of it. He's a +1, so that is a neutral 0. And again, Klinger can go 4 innings in relief. So that's a 0. And let's just get... I better write in Party's stuff now. It's an automatic throwing error, as he's a T1 through 20. He's catching. He is a 3 range, +1, E6, 9, E stealer, B, C. Dykstra will be going. They're holding him on. That's -2, but that's it. So AA 1 through 15, Dykstra. He is safe. 13, Dykstra steals second. Go ahead run is a speedy Lenny Dykstra, 1 through 17. We're not going to hold him on. I don't want to cut down the range. So he's a +1, 1 through 18. Wally, do we walk Backman? No, we're going to pitch to Backman. 1-11 to Backman. 1-11, single to right. Mother fudger. So Backman singles to right. I already said +1 for Dykstra. I don't know if I'm doing that. So 1 through 18. Right field. McBride's a +1. They're waving Backman. We need a miracle roll. I mean, they're waving Dykstra. We don't get the miracle roll. Dykstra scores. Mets take the lead 6-5. Can the Red Sox lose a third game 6-5? Wally Backman with a big clutch hit and what could be the deciding game. He's a beast stealer. He will not go anywhere. Klinger blows the game as usual. Here's Keith Hernandez. Gloom and doom here at Fenway. 5-10 to Hernandez. 5-10. Ground ball to Pinky Higgins. That's a 1. Well, that's going to be a hit. Higgins is a 3 range. And that's going to be a hit for Keith Hernandez. And going first to third is Backman. It's a single 2 stars. Infield moves in for the Red Sox. Gary Carter at the plate. 3s across the board. 3s have gone wild. 3-6. Ground ball A to third. Let's just look at the infield in. Ground ball A. Runner on third holds. So the play goes to first. And it's second and third now. Advancing to second is Hernandez. That's 5-3. 1 out. Infield in. 6-5 Mets. Darryl Strawberry. Klinger rocks and deals. 4-9 to the straw man. 4-9. Ground ball to short. Pesky's already made 3 errors today. Pesky is a 2E26. That's a 4. Ground ball A. Runners hold. Pesky goes to first. 2 away. Infield back to normal. Still a 6-5 ball game, though. On the Backman single, scoring Dykstra, who stole second. Backman at third. Hernandez at second. Ray Knight at the plate. Klinger to Knight. Red Sox trying to keep it a 1-run deficit and some sort of hope in the bottom of the 12th. 3-11. Righty-righty matchup. 3-11. Single to right field. Ray Knight has just put the dagger through the heart and hats of Red Sox fans. It is a righty-righty matchup. 3-11. Single to right. Backman trots in from third. It's now 7-5. Hernandez with 2 outs was not being held on. He's a 1 through 14. McBride +1, 1 through 15. We're going to waive him. Or is it Carter? I'm sorry. Wait a second. I messed that up. Backman already scored. No, it is Hernandez. Backman scores. Hernandez, 2 outs, +2, +1 for McBride, 1 through 15. So Knight singles. They're waving. Hernandez. And he is out with a 16. But the Mets get another run. They get 2 in the 12th. Knight has a run batted in. Hernandez is out. 9-2. We go to the bottom of the 12th. 7-5 Mets. So Bob Klinger on the hook for the loss. Now Mookie Wilson's coming out of the game. Rick Aguilera in line for the win. Kevin Mitchell will come in to play left. Get rid of that +3 arm. He has less range, and he's actually a better error check at an E6. So Mitchell will come into play left. Mets 3 outs away from the sweep of the Red Sox. Mitchell, -1, E6, and a 4 range. And he comes in the 12th. Knight was at the Knight singled. So Mitchell would lead off if it goes to the 13th. It's only 2 ways it doesn't go to the 13th. Mets get the 3 outs before the Red Sox get 2 runs, or the Red Sox get 3 runs and walk it off. Seven, 5. Mets looking for the sweep of the 46 Red Sox. For Boston, their last hope, Dominic DiMaggio, Ted Williams, Rudy York. If anyone gets on, Bobby Doerr. Aguilera to Dominic DiMaggio. 3-8 to Dommy. Righty matchup. Swing and a miss to DiMaggio. So DiMaggio strikes out. 3 columns, not bad. But the 8 is. Red Sox down to their final 2 outs. Ted Williams at the plate. The pitch to Teddy Ballgame from Rick Aguilera. That's a 4-12. 4-12. That ball is hit deep to right field. Strawberry going back. 1 through 7. It's gone. It is gone. Ted Williams homers to pull the Red Sox to within 1. Oh, if Dominic DiMaggio could only got on. Right there. 4-12. Left-handed batter. Home run, Teddy Ballgame. It's now 7-6, Mets. Williams homers. Here comes Rudy York. Williams screaming at York, pumping up Bobby Doerr, saying we can beat these sons of bitches. Aguilera to York, 2-10. Fly ball deep to right, but this time not deep enough at the track in front of the wall. Strawberry makes the catch. It comes down to Bobby Doerr. Mets 1 out away from a 4-game sweep. If they achieved the sweep, they would have won 3 games by 1 run. And then the Game 3 blowout, 15-2. Bobby Doerr steps to the plate. Doerr homered in Game 1, homered in Game 2. 7-6 Mets. Aguilera looks in at Carter. The pitch to Bobby Doerr. It is a 6-9. 6-9. Bobby Doerr. Does he have normal power? Yes, he does against righties. Bobby Doerr, 1 through 17. It's tied. It is gone. Bobby Doerr. Bobby Doerr. Bobby Doerr. The fans explode here at Fenway. Doerr crushes it to dead center and out. We are knotted at 7. Williams and Doerr go yard off Aguilera, and that is it for Rick Aguilera. It is a 7-7 ball game. And again, that is a 6-9. Doerr normal power either against lefties or righties. And we rolled a 14. Bobby Doerr. Hugs and more hugs for Bobby Doerr. Back slaps. It is a 7-7 baseball game here, and Rick Aguilera is coming off the mound. The Mets will now go with pitch with the risk of Doug Sisk. Orozco is the only pitcher, because he went 3 innings in the last game. So that's usually I say everyone's available, but he went 3 innings the last game. Unbelievable. It's either Doug Sisk or Bruce Bereni. You don't want Bruce Bereni. Here comes Dougie Sisk. Big situation for Sisk. He's going to try to take it to the 13th. Rick Aguilera couldn't close the show. Mets go to another pitcher. He walks as many as he strikes out. 4-2, 3.06 ERA, 1 save, but 31 walks, 31 strikeouts, no homers given up. And he'll face the righty Leon Culberson, and his hold is excellent, -6. But again, we're not stealing with the Red Sox, but we will put it -6 because Carter's arm is neutral. Aguilera, no decision. 12th. Holy cow. Who would have thunk it? Homers. A 1-out homer by Williams. And a 2-out homer by Bobby Doerr. 7-7. Here's Leon Culberson trying to keep the Sox rally alive. The pitch to Leon Culberson from Doug Sisk. That's a 1-5. And we're going to the 13th. 1-5, swing and a miss. Dougie Sisk blows Culberson away. 1-2-3. Homers by Williams and Doerr extends the series for the Boston Red Sox. We go to the 13th. 7-7. What an unbelievable ball game. As Bernard Strom Sports Replays, check out that wonderful channel for his 1950 Red Sox replay using PC Replay Baseball. Says, I brought the Sox luck. You sure did, Bernard. 13th. So Kevin Mitchell will hit. Do we stick with a crappy Bob Klinger? Oh, boy. You're talking about going deep in these pens. Sisk is good for 3 innings. Klinger came in when the hell did Klinger? He came in the 11th, pitched the 12th. Can go 4 innings. He gave up 2 runs. I don't really know the point of weakness when you give up runs, but 2 runs doesn't seem like he would have hit it already. He's coming back out to pitch. He gets a reprieve thanks to Ted Williams and Bobby Doerr. His point of weakness check will start in the next inning. Seven ball game. There'll be Kevin Mitchell, Danny Heap, and Rafael Santana. The pitch to Mitchell, who came in for defensive purposes when Mookie Wilson's weak arm. Mitchell with a 4-9 righty-righty matchup. 4-9 ground ball to short. Pesky's made 3 errors today. He's a 2E26. That's a 10. Oh, boy, we go to the error check. We need a high roll here. And that's going to be another error on Pesky. He has made 4 errors in this game. I'm almost positive this is an error. 26. Yes, it is. An error on Pesky. He should burn that glove. Mitchell. E6. So Mitchell reaches. And he is a 13 runner. Not going to steal. He's a D bunter, and C hit and run. Mitchell will not be held on. Another error by Pesky. Lower, slower board gamer, a good friend Chris from Delaware, says he brought the free baseball. You sure did. The pitch to Danny Heat from Bob Klinger. That's a 6-2. How do you do? 6-2 fly ball left field. Ted Williams, left-handed batter, 6-2. Ted Williams is a 3E11. That's a 9. I believe we're going to go to an error check here. He's an E11. That's a 5. I believe he makes an error here. E11. And it is a 2-base error by Ted Williams. Oh, no. First Pesky and now Ted Williams. Oh, my God. Oh, the Red Sox horrific today in the field. That's a 2-base error. Mitchell goes first to third. So you have an E6. You have an E8. It's now second and third for Santana. Infield moves in. Santana's knocked in a run already. The pitch from Klinger. Santana choking up. 5-7. Infield in. Righty, 5-7. And it is academic because Santana will do it again. 5-7 for Rafael Santana. 1 through 8, it's a double. It's a single. 2 stars, 2 runs score. The Mets take a 9-7 lead. Those are unearned runs. 9-7. Pesky and Williams commit horrific errors. And that is it for Mr. Bob Klinger. Klinger is done. Should have deserved a little better in that inning, that's for sure. So Klinger's done. Red Sox fans just on an emotional roller coaster ride to hell, it seems. Probably should have brought in Joe Dobson, now that I think about it. But here comes Joe Dobson. 4 innings in relief. I doubt. Oh, that's Jim Bagby. We don't. Joe Dobson, 4 innings. 3-2-4. Oh, my Lord. Look at this horrificness. We're not bringing him in. 49 walks. Only. Jesus. But they didn't give in to batters back then. They would rather walk someone and go after the next guy. Here comes Joe Dobson. It has just been horrible, horrible, horrible. Red Sox pitching. Here's Joe Dobson. No tomorrow. If somehow by a miracle, Ferris will get the start in Game 5. Dobson with Santana at first. Oh, why did I put him at second? He should only be at first. I think when I put the 2 runs batted in, here, he's at first. Those are unearned runs charged. Well, not charged to anyone, but we'll go on Klingers. Lenny Dykstra, 6-7. Joe Dobson, 6-7. That's a walk. And Joe Dobson is a +1, so that's neutral. Oh, actually, it's a +2 because Partee is the catcher now. Unbelievable. Santana at second, no outs. Dykstra at first. 9-7 ball game. Mets as Boston pitching past Tex Houston is absolutely horrific. Wally Backman, a 1-11 to Backman, batting lefty. 1-11 single to right. Why not? So Backman singles to right. Santana will be waived. 1 through 14. And Santana scores. It is now 10-7. Dykstra holds at second. Backman has another run batted in. Still no outs. Red Sox fans start to file out. They can't take any more. First and third for the Mets, no outs. Keith Hernandez up. That's a 5-8. 5-8. Line shot to Bobby Doerr. 1 down. The Reds, it is silence here at Fenway. The pitch to Gary Carter from Joe Dobson. That is a 6-8. Righty, 6-8. Single. Unbelievable. Single, 2 stars. Carter's going to knock in a run. I'm going to throw this pen across the room. Dykstra scores. I think it's 11-7 now. Backman goes first to third. Carter picks up his second hit and a run batted in. So it's first and third. 11-7. I don't think the Red Sox bats have any more miracles. This all started with errors by Pesky and Williams. The floodgates have opened. And now, Strawberry looks to drown the Red Sox. It's a 6-10. 6-10. You can kiss that one goodbye. Dobson challenged Strawberry with a fastball. Bippity boppity boom to the moon. Dead center. That is a 3-run blast for Strawberry. The Mets have broken the dam wide open. The floodwaters are just annihilating the Red Sox. The drama has left, and so have the fans on that 6-10. Against a right-handed pitcher, a 3-run bippity-boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. Strawberry touches them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. First hit for Darryl Strawberry. Red Sox pitching absolutely horrific. I have lost count. So what is it now? 15-7. We'll track it after this. The good news is bases are empty, 1 out. And we're not changing the pitcher. What fans are left are booing mightily as 15 fans can boo. The pitch to Ray Knight. This game has now become a blowout. Very intense game. 3-8. Swing and a miss by Knight. Knight, as a fan yells out to him, says, look at the scoreboard. 2 down. The pitch to Danny Heap. 6-5 to Danny Heap. 6-5, swing and a miss. So Dobson comes back by striking out Knight and Heap. But the Metropolitans plate, God knows how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They plate 7 runs in the top of the 13th. It is 14-7. Am I doing that right? 4, 5, 7, 14-7. It is 14-7. We need a touchdown and an extra point, Cleve baseball fan says, and he is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ouch. Now, the Red Sox. If Kevin Mitchell comes up once again, it'll be a biblical miracle. Who struck out? Was it Mitchell who struck out? Well, someone struck out. I think we had him out of order, but it doesn't matter. He's out. No, it was Mitch. Well, you know what? It's an out. By accident, this guy should have been here. So that was a 6-5. Oh, it's still a strikeout off the Dobson card. Wait, maybe not. Yep, either way, strikeout. So it's a strikeout. I by accident had Knight up. Knight? Heap would lead. No. I had Mitchell. But a 6-5, no matter what's a strikeout. So Mitchell. All right. So then Heap would be up. There we go. Doesn't matter. It's a strikeout. 7-run lead for the Mets. Doug Sisk. Can Doug Sisk blow this lead? Probably not. Sisk to McBride. Red Sox need runners. That's a 5-4. Can McBride get on? 5-4. Fly ball center field. Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra has not been solid in center. That's a 15. He'll make the catch on that, as he is a 2 range. So it's a shallow fly out to Dykstra. 1 out. Red Sox down to the final. Yep, 6-5 strikeout. Doesn't matter. It's off the Dobson card. By accident, the cards. I think I had Heap in front of him by accident. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just disgusted with my crappy pitching. Pinky Higgins. Can he get on? 6-4 to Higgins. Off the Sisk card. 6-4. Flies out to shallow left. And Kevin Mitchell. The Red Sox are down to Roy Partey. The pitch to Partey from Doug Sisk. 6-9. And Sisk. There's that bugaboo, the walk. Well, Roy Partey can say he didn't make the last out. Pesky with 4 errors in this game. Pesky awaits the Sisk offering. 3-10. 3-10. Ground ball back to Sisk. He starts to jog to first, underhands it to Keith Hernandez, and the Mets celebrate. The Mets celebrate a sweep of the 1946 Red Sox. The New York Mets win 14-7. They plate 7 runs in the top of the 13th. Your unlikely winner, Doug Sisk. Quick recap of the scores. Game 1, Mets won 6-5, walk-off Backman hit in the 9th. Game 2, Mets win 6-5, walk-off hit by Lee Mazzilli in the 11th. Game 3, Mets crushed the Red Sox 15-2. And in Game 4, the Mets would crush the Red Sox 14-7, though it took 7 runs in the top of the 13th. Red Sox pitching, besides Tex Houston, awful. The 1986 Mets, still causing me much misery. There's no revenge. There's no redemption. The 1986 New York Metropolitans sweep the 1946 Boston Red Sox and the Splendid Splinter. The floodgates were opened in the top of the 13th, an error by Pesky, and then an error by Ted Williams. After Williams and Dorr homered in the bottom of the 12th to knot it at 7, but it was just not meant to be. The bad boys of the 86 New York Mets coked up, partied up, hookered up. My God, they won it. The boys of summer from Boston go down to defeat. What a wild series. Holy cow. Just complete nuttery, if that's such a word. Unbelievable. 14-7. Bart Starr. Starr to Dowler, Starr to McGee. Touchdown, Super Bowl 1. Max McGee, 2 touchdowns in the Super Bowl, number 1. So, well, thank you very much. I will not keep anyone any further. This was a sweep. It was fun. We played some Strat-O-Matic baseball, card and dice. I don't play it exactly by the rules. I have some hybrid rules. And sometimes I forget my hybrid rules. Thus me pausing going, how do I do that? Closer series in the 4-game sweep. Even this game. This game is really funny because this game is the whole series in one. We're going into the 13th. Knotted at 7, back and forth, the crazy game, and then the blowout in the 7 runs on top of the 13th. Again, 6-5 loss by the Red Sox in games 1 and 2. Then the Mets kill the Red Sox. First game at Fenway, 15-2. Game 4, do or die for Boston. We're going 7-7. And at the top of the 13th, Mets score 7. So it was like just the full spectrum of the series in this one game, which is pretty neat. Mets of 86 are a tough team. They should have done a lot better in reality. But I think the partying did get to them. So, anyhow, yep, Max McGee was hungover. You are correct, Chris from Delaware. He said, I would have been the MVP. He should have been the MVP. I like when he says, I was reaching back to break up the interception and the ball stuck in my hand. So, anyhow, thank you very much. Health and happiness. Stay safe. Be smart. If you enjoyed this wild and crazy series and this wild and crazy game, smack that like button. If you have not subscribed and you want to, please do so. Hit the bell for notification when we go live. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Greatly appreciate your time. God bless. Stay safe. Be smart. Treat people the way you want to be treated. See you soon. Bye-bye and peace. What a wild series. The Mets take it in 4.